Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages Linked Heroes game. Last episode, Data just finished Dungeon 4, got the 4th Essence of Time, and he's going to start this episode by running into Maple. It's going to be a unique encounter though, because Maple was looking for that touching book, and that's what Data got from the kid, the depressed kid, back in Linus Village in the past. And now Maple's going to take that book away and give us a magic ore. Who would potentially want a magic ore? Well, another person in the past, that being Rafton. So we're going to go give Rafton that magical ore, and then he's going to give us basically the second to last item in the trading sequence. We'll actually finish up the trading sequence in this episode. And like the trading sequence in Oracle of Seasons, it's going to lead us to another sword. It's going to upgrade our sword. And speaking of upgrading swords, if we go into the present, right here on this screen with the Ember Seeds, we're going to get a lady who's going to give us a secret that'll allow us to upgrade our sword again. So it'll be 2 sword upgrades in 1 episode. Aren't you, Data? I knew we'd meet. How'd you like to hear a useful tip? Okay. You know the clock shop in Holodrum's Horn Village, right? Dig around in back of it. A friend of mine is there. Tell my friend the secret I'm about to tell you. Understand? Yes. Remember this. Alright. So, let's go warp back into the past. But this is a special warp because it's going to warp us back to Huron Village. So I'm just going to insert right here, the going over to Huron Village and inputting that secret. And that will get Data here, the level 3, the Master Sword. And a secret then to transfer the Master Sword over to Labrina. So we've got a little mini game we got to do with this guy here. After you give him the secret, he basically is going to challenge you to defeat a certain amount of enemies in 30 seconds. So I just put the Pegasus seeds in my inventory so I can run around this room really quickly because the monster's going to spawn all over the place. And like I said, you have to defeat them. So the Pegasus seeds and having the red ring, which doubles my offensive power, definitely helps out and lets me finish this. Alright, let's take the challenge and let's finish off these 12 beasts. So first few, not too difficult. Only get a little bit more powerful. Wizrobes, Lionels. Like I said, with the level 2, with the Noble Sword, Pegasus, the Red Ring, we're able to finish it off. And our Noble Sword now becomes the Master Sword. And I'll teach you a secret that will give this power to your sword in Labrina 2. So there we go. So right now, if I wanted to, I can go to Labrina, get the secret, and that would get me the Noble Sword, and then I can get the Master Sword from the trading sequence. It doesn't matter which way you do it. I'll just be getting into the trading sequence and then doing the secret. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you do first, the secret or the trading sequence, or whenever you get any upgrade. It doesn't matter if you do the prearranged one or the secret. You'll always end up getting the final upgrades. So let's go back to Labrina now. Back to the past. And we're going to give Rafton that ore. Rafton is the guy who made the raft that we used to get to the Tokay Island in the southeast. We'll be going back there much later on in the game. We could take the raft back there now, but there's not much for us to do there. Hey, how goes the rafting? I'm thinking of entering a raft race, but I haven't been able to find a decent oar to race with. Give him the magic oar? Sure. Whoa, that oar. It looks like a toy, but I like it. Thanks. In exchange, I know. How's this? Lazily playing guitar while gazing at the moon is so nice. And he gives us a sea ukulele. And the sweet sea scent. Alright. Now we don't know who to give this to, but if we start putting our switch hook to use, we'll run into somebody real quick who needs the sea ukulele. So let's just head out of the village here. And line a village. Read the signs, Rolling Ridge base. Rolling Ridge is where we're going to have to go to find the next essence. That's where the Maker Tree said we should go. Although the Maker Tree said north of Naru's house. But we're actually not going to be able to reach Rolling Ridge from the present. We're actually going to go through the past first. So this guy, this Zora, needs the something to remind them of the sea. And the sea ukulele will do that. I see you're on some adventure. Well, I give you something old. This is the hero sword that a great hero gave my ancestors long ago. And it's broken. Hey, it's broken. What's that? It's broken? Well, what a great sound. What fun. I don't even want to think about any broken swords, you know? No, I mean, I have the power to fix anything, so I have to do it. Well, even though he says he has the power to fix anything, I guess he really doesn't have the power to fix anything, because he never helps us out anymore. However, we do know somebody who does have the power to fix things, and we used their power not too long ago. Patch up on Restoration Wall, the top of Restoration Wall, he restored the tuning nut to its original state. Let's see if he can do the same with the broken sword. More time traveling around here. Worked here, worked to the past. It would be just like going to the Patch's place the first time. A lot of warping between the past and present. I'm going to do an extra warp into the present. There was one screen when I pulled up the map to warp to Symmetry City. You might notice that there was a screen that was still blocked off. And that's this screen right here. So I will unlock it by traveling into the present. First I'm going to take out all these dark nuts who are hurting me. And then this looks like there'd be a secret up here to the north, but there isn't. This looks very suspicious, this ledge, but as you can see, when you dig around, nothing's gonna happen. I figured it would be a nice place for like a soft soil to plant another gacha seed, but nope. Alright, we're back to the past for just a few moments in time, because we'll be jumping back into the present real quickly. There's going to be that owl statue, and the game kind of throws a little, trolls you a little bit there. Gives that little warp tile up there, but if you use the warp tile, you get stuck behind some rocks. So it forces you to use the Tune of Currents. So we'd end up in that section up there. We're going to have to use another tune, though, the Tune of Ages, eventually, if we want to get to the top of that ledge that I just passed by there. that actually will have soft soil. Press the planet Gasha Seed. But you can only reach that by going from the present into the past. And we can only go from present to the past with a warp tile, and as you saw, there's no warp tile on that screen. So we'll have to unlock the full power of the harp to do that. Let's just take out some enemies here. Or force another maple encounter. Still looking for the heart piece from her. Now let's use our Tomb of Echoes to go back to the past. And then we'll be able to reach Patch right from here. No more time warping anymore. Here we go, we got some maple. And while maples are just floating around here, I always like to bring out my shovel and dig it. Maple is now upgraded to a UFO. It's always bad on the UFO because the UFO picks things up the fastest. It's always bad when you don't have the hull container by the time she's in the UFO. It also is bad that we still haven't gotten Pegasus Siege yet. They're really helpful in getting all the items before Maple can pick them up. Yeah, I'm digging. Might have nothing to do, just might as well dig. Still need to get some rupees to buy those Gasha seeds in the secret shop. And Maple dropped a potion there. Eventually you're going to need a potion to help someone later on in the game. So if you don't get lucky and have Maple drop one, you'll have to buy one. So that's another reason why you might need some rupees. Luckily, Patch doesn't charge us for the ceremony. If you lose, you just have to just leave downstairs and then just go right back down again. He'll stay down there. You don't even have to leave the house. So I know because this is actually my third time doing this. Yeah, I just cut out the 2 attempts where I failed because no one wants to watch me fail. But it's a little bit more tricky because there's more monsters. Still going to be just 4 right now, but then there's 2 waves, and the wave will start even, you know, as soon as one falls down, a new one will come take its place. It's not like the second wave will wait until you defeat all the first wave. Nope, if one drops down, one's going to instantly replace it. It stinks when they kind of flank you. That's the thing that makes it difficult, when they flank you and one pushes you off from behind, hits you from behind. It's not that bad when, you know, they're both on the same side of you, and then you can push them all, or everyone's on the same side of you, then you can push them off. But what ended up happening was I kept getting flanked, and one would sneak up, push me off the button, and I wouldn't get my sword. But now the broken sword has become the noble sword, the level 2 sword. You'll see right up there. Like I said, level 2 sword, you think we'd put it to a lot of good use, being, you know, twice as powerful as our normal sword, and also coming with the ability to shoot beams when your hearts are full. I think the best thing about the noble sword, though, is it lets you smash pots and the signs without using the power bracelet to pick them up. That's one less item you have to switch to get stuff. And speaking of getting things, let us head back to the present to get the sword, the second sword upgrade. There's another thing I could have gotten here at the Miku tree, but I totally forgot to. But I have it in my notes. After the 4th dungeon, at the top of the Miku tree, you can get a Gasha seed. still have to come back and get that when I revisit. Maybe I'll do that at the beginning of next episode, because we're kind of be sticking around the area here. So let's give for our secret real quick here. And get the level 3 sword. And then we'll continue on our adventuring ways. Club, 9, club. I always get club and spade kind of mixed up sometimes. So yeah, I was not if I club or spade, but then I'd write the wrong one. So now I just draw a picture when I write down the password. Not a card player. My brother's really good at poker. He plays a lot, like Texas Hold'em and a bunch of other different poker games. But I never got into it. I also didn't get into spades in the army. I mean, everybody in the army played spades. There's one I was like, no, never had no desire to learn it. You know, I think the only ever card game I played was like War or Go Fish. I don't even know how to play Uno, so I never was a card person. Speaking of cards, making me think of the punch cards you need to defeat Exodus in Ultima 3. Then you don't get to the Ultima games, 1 through 6, and Calibeth, like Ultima 0. So, in order to proceed to Rolling Ridge, as you see, we have to be in the past, because if we go into the present here, where the Maker Tree told us to go, you'll see that we can't. There's a ledge there. Even with Ricky as your animal companion, you can't go up that ledge. Like, it seems like I guess Ricky can only jump up ledges when they're set vertically. If the ledge is on the horizontal side, he can't do it. But she told us to, the Maker Tree told us to go to north of Naru's house, so let's just pop in the area right now. See Zelda and Impa there at Naru's place. And now we can warp to the past again. Use our switch hook to go to Rolling Ridge. This is going to be home of the Gorons, who we know a little bit about from our time in Oracle of Seasons. And they have a problem here. This is the home of the Gorons. It's terrible. The Goron Elder has been buried alive under some rocks. What do we do? I don't know. Help, hurry. The Elder will die if we don't hurry. If only we had a bomb flower. The Elder is buried alive, but Gorons alone can't dig him out. If we had the legendary bomb flower, we could blast the rocks away. Well, maybe we're gonna have to, obviously we're gonna have to go get that bomb flower. But we won't be able to get it here in the past. We're going to have to do some warping and back to the present. And that's what we'll do in our next episode. Take care. Bye.